DETV News is powered by DART, Delaware's transit service. Moving forward.
Coming up tonight, Christina School District is in the news again. This time, the Justice Department is reviewing a board member's residency. Plus, police score a big drug bust at the Fairfield Inn, and an innovative gaming and technology center opens right here in Wilmington. We'll tell you about it. Those stories and much more coming up tonight on DETV News. Good evening and welcome to this DETV News Brief for Wednesday, July 17th, 2024. I'm Matt Ford. Thanks for joining us this evening. Here's what's making headlines around the first state today. We start in Sussex County, where police are continuing to investigate a crash that claimed the lives of two Cape Henlopen High School students earlier this week. Investigators say a BMW was speeding east on Gills Neck Road just before 11:30 p.m. on July 15th when it veered off the road. A BMW struck a pillar, a tree, and a metal fence before bursting into flames, igniting a nearby home. The residents escaped uninjured. The driver and passenger of the BMW died at the scene. Their identities are being withheld pending family notification. The Cape Henlopen School District expressed deep sorrow and offered their condolences, providing counselors for grieving students. Witnesses are urged to contact state troopers at 302-703-3269. And here in Newcastle County, the Delaware Department of Justice is reviewing allegations that Christina School Board member Naveed Bakir no longer resides in the United States. DOJ spokeswoman Caroline DeJose confirmed the review but did not specify if an official investigation would be launched. The board, already monitored for transparency, faces additional scrutiny after board member Doug Manley raised concerns about Bakir's residency during a contentious July 9th meeting. Bakir, who voted to suspend Superintendent Dan Shelton, allegedly spends significant time in Pakistan. Despite these claims, board president Donald Patton affirmed Bakir's compliance with the Delaware law and commitment to his duties. The matter remains under DOJ consideration. And Delaware State Police dismantled a large-scale drug distribution operation at the Fairfield Inn on South Market Street. Authorities executed a search warrant on Thursday night, July 11th, leading to the arrest of 65-year-old Larry Watson. Police discovered over 200 bags of heroin, cocaine, crack, and drug paraphernalia in the motel room. Watson faces multiple charges, including possession with intent to deliver controlled substances in Tier 1, 2, and 3 quantities. He is being held at the Howard Young Correctional Institution on a $77,000 cash bond. This operation was a collaborative effort by the Newcastle County Governor's Task Force, highlighting ongoing efforts to combat drug trafficking in the area. And in response to residents' complaints about prostitution in the downtown area, Dover police conducted a targeted sting operation on Wednesday aimed at addressing these concerns. As a result, 4 men, all from the Dover area and ranging in ages from 29 to 55, were arrested. The individuals arrested were charged with patronizing a prostitute within 1,000 feet of a church. Following their arrest, they were released on their own recognizance. Dover police have identified the 4 men, and they are 38-year-old Jarrell Sustus, 33-year-old Kyrie Sustus, 55-year-old Charles Mosley, and 29-year-old Gabriel Zamora Chapul. And starting this fall, Newark's parking enforcement officers will begin wearing body cameras to record their interactions with the public. The 24 cameras, along with software and digital storage, will cost the city about $136,000 over the course of 5 years. A Newark City official who oversees the parking division explained that the cameras aim to improve safety for employees. The official says Newark has been dealing with more aggressive encounters with folks who are being ticketed or booted by parking ambassadors. The cameras are expected to de-escalate those situations and serve as evidence in disputes. Newark's parking officers previously experimented with body cameras during a pilot program back in 2014. And sickness has been spreading through several Delaware animal shelters, specifically kennel cough or canine infections respiratory disease complex. The Delaware Department of Agriculture has temporarily halted the importing and exporting of shelter dogs to other states. Due to strain on local shelters, the Delaware Office of Animal Welfare requests efforts to reunite stray dogs with their owners before contacting the OAW for pickup or dropping the dog off at Brandywine Valley SPCA. There is also an official lost and pet found registry. Officials advise walking dogs around neighborhoods as well as using social media to find the dog's owners. They say this will help limit impoundments and reunite lost dogs with their owners. And Newcastle County Executive Matt Meyer joined the Kind to Kids leadership team today to announce a $100,000 federal grant funneled through the county. To support Kind to Kids UGrad program, the investment will support UGrad educational advocates to serve 20 Newcastle County foster students, including biweekly student meetings, school foster parents, and DFS meetings, in addition to program supplies and resources, including full backpacks that enable students to succeed.
It takes a lot more than money to help kids living in foster care, but it does take money. And so we're happy to provide something to help you sustain and grow this amazing program.
UGrad is a case management program that helps youth in foster care to graduate from high school and succeed in college and career. Delaware's high school graduation rate for foster children is only 54%, way below the national average. UGrad program changes these statistics by giving teens the support they need to obtain a high school degree and succeed in a career after graduation, with a graduation rate of 98%. 21-year-old Kelsey Macbeth is a junior at the University of Delaware who successfully went through the program.
The most important aspect of this program has been having a dependable, in my mind, true adult there and able to kind of navigate things with me and for me and advocate for me within the different groups of support that I needed, and just kind of have somebody who knows what's going on and within both the foster care realm of things and kind of like how to navigate everything that kind of comes forth with aging out of a system.
And it was game on Tuesday night with the grand opening of Future's First Gaming Central right here in Wilmington. Delaware's first esports and technology training center, FFG, is concerned with more than gaming. Co-founder and CEO Stephen Tsai said 87% of gamers are black teens, but only 2% go into tech jobs. At FFG, the kids come to play games, but they also learn valuable skills like coding and video production.
What we've done is we've taken gaming and positioned that as the carrot to then teach kids skills like coding, game design, content creation, graphic design, video editing, live streaming, and event planning, right? And so we put that all together in our Futures First program, which is a 3-month program where kids come in and they learn these skills and then they apply these skills, because we have a full production studio in-house here in addition to our 16 PC gaming lab, where once they learn these skills, they can go in that production studio, be a production engineer, and actually earn money from people who want to rent out our studio.
Students who enter the Workforce Development Training Program stay for 3 months and can earn 6 credits at Wilmington University.
Go through our program, you get a little piece of paper. That little piece of paper says, I can get 6 credits at Wilmington University to further my education. So the main thing here with us at Futures First Gaming is education. Everything else is just a nugget.
A big congratulations to our friends at Futures First Gaming. And that's going to do it for this edition of DETV News. Be sure to follow us all across your favorite social media platforms. And for a look at what's happening all around the state of Delaware, you know where to go, DETVCH.com. And of course, if you have a comment, question, or a news tip, we want to hear from you. Drop us a line at press@DETVCH.com. For all of us here at DETV News, I'm Matt Ford. We'll see you right back here tomorrow night. Take care. don't talk about prostate cancer enough, and it's the most diagnosed form of cancer and the second most common cause of cancer death among Black men in both Delaware and the United States. Approximately 1 in 8 men will be diagnosed with prostate cancer in their lifetime, but just by asking your healthcare provider if you should get a screening could help you detect prostate cancer early and save your life. So let's talk about it. Talk to your healthcare provider today about a prostate cancer screening if you are 40 years of age or older, or have a family history of prostate cancer. If you don't have insurance, or if your insurance doesn't pay for cancer screenings, Screening for Life may provide you with the screenings that you need, and Nurse Navigators make this process easier. To learn more, visit healthydelaware.org/prostate or call 211. Ask your healthcare provider about a prostate cancer screening, and you're asking for so much more.
My name is Jason Aviles, and I am the founder and owner of Fly Yogi, and I'm here to share with you some tips to be able to help fight opioid addiction. Opioid addiction is a real growing problem here in America, and I'm here to share with you some tips that you can be able to integrate into your everyday life to really fight against opioid addiction. One of the first things is redeveloping your mindset. One of the practices that I like to use daily is meditation. And what meditation does is it brings you clarity of mind, and it helps keep you grounded, and it improves your ability to make decisions that you are going to benefit from. A lot of the time we find that addiction is rooted in our mindset. It's rooted in how we think and how we perceive, and therefore how we act. So this is a really good way to help fight against that energy of addiction. The second thing is improving your lifestyle through diet and exercise. At the very root of addiction, there is substances within the body that's causing the addiction on a physical level. When we begin to introduce healthier foods, plant-based foods, we begin to remove and detox the substances that are in our body that's causing and attracting the addiction. So through incorporating more fresh fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, grains, and even drinking water on a daily basis, you're going to put your body in a state where it's going to be able to fight the root causes of these addictions. The second part is exercise. Exercise is good for mood. It's good for energy. It's good to increase vitality. It's good to get your heart pumping and get your blood flowing and get oxygen moving throughout the body. So through engaging in physical exercise, complemented by incorporating healthier foods, you're putting your body and your mind in a state where it does not want what's causing these things that are manifesting negatively in your life. So addiction can really be decreased by just incorporating a healthier lifestyle through diet and nutrition, exercise, and then also making sure that you're tackling the mind through mindset, through meditation.